Hello there. Today I have something really cool that I want to share with you. I went to one of my favorite little thrift stores over the weekend, and I was pleasantly surprised because when I walked in, they had two giant laundry carts full of bolts of fabric. And not just any fabric, vintage fabric. And I just wanted to share them with you today. There are a lot of cool designs and textures that I thought we could look at. And this was perfect because I was actually looking for some vintage fabric recently, but it can get a little pricey, so I hadn't gotten any. So when I walked in and saw these, I was super excited. But even more exciting was that they were selling them for 99 cents a roll. So I bought 11. Don't worry, I left plenty. There are probably still another 20 or 30 left. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is our first fabric. And it's this really beautiful gold and yellow Jacquard floral. And you can hear it makes really good scratching noise. This one actually had a little card attached to it before I unrolled it. You can see it's called Summerset Gold. Summerset Gold. It's made of olefin and nylon and acetate and polyester. Here it says Scotch Guard, Scotch Guard, Scotch Guard, Scotch Guard. But this is such a wonderful, elegant style. And I don't really have a lot of information about this roll. Some of them have wording printed on them. This one obviously isn't going to. It's a very specialized, like woven. But I have some screen prints that do. Just love the like floral design of this, and it's just so vintage. It's very pretty, 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 pretty flowers. So this next one is really pretty. It actually has printing on the bottom that says it's an original Wamsutta screen print. We have just these big pops of florals, and it's like a velvety material, and it has a really pretty sheen to it. But the flowers are really pretty. They got the blues and browns and some orange pops. I really like this one a lot. An original Wamsutta Cantel screen print, copyright Gabrielle C. 100% nylon. So this one's really fantastic. As you can see, it has a rough textured underside, but then here we have a very soft chenille-like texture. Pull this out a little more so you can see it. Isn't that wonderful? It's so vintage. I love it. But it's like got these really rich gold and orange and brown colors in this like floral design. It's so soft. So this one's pretty glorious as well in terms of vintage vibes. We have a pretty elaborate pheasant print. This little guy is repeated all over, and he's in a lot of like warm fall tones. He's just sitting here in his little bush full of flowers and leaves. We have like a little pumpkin down here and some acorns, and then fall leaves. Really cute. And some little blue flowers that coordinate nicely with the blue in his feathers right here. And this is like a very soft, kind of like a soft velvety feeling. It has like a little bit of a sheen to it, but not too much. But it's really nice. And it has some writing on the bottom. It says, I'll show it to you. It says Peak Textiles Inc. Peak Textiles Inc. Copyright design, Pheasant. So here we have another really vintage floral design, and as you can hear, it's kind of like a rough material, particularly on the back, more so, but it's also rough here too, but not quite as rough as the back side. But it's almost like a burlap material. I'm not sure if that's exactly it, but it feels, that's the best I can compare it to. It's like almost like a burlap. But it's got like all these rich colors. Here you can see it better. And it's just, again, with the like warm orange and the greens. We have some little like reddish orange colors, some rusty colors. The little like cream colored roses. I think they're roses. They might not be. They might be something else. Anyway, it's floral. It's really pretty. And I'll show you, this one also has some printing on it. Well, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, but it says Chatham Manufacturing Co. The Print Plant Inc. Screen print number 44. So this one here might be one of my favorites of them all, just because it's got this really cool kitchen theme to it. As you can see, we have like a kettle and some other things, and it's this whole section is repeated all over the print, along with some little florals. And we have like an apple here, and then I don't know, is this a bell? Looks kind of like a bell. And oh, you see that? Yeah, you can see that. It's a pipe. Then we have our basket with some apples here. Here is a jug filled with beautiful flowers. We have a candlestick. There's another little jug, almost like a milk jug, with a few branches coming out. And I don't know if that, I guess it's like a little pitcher. It almost looked like a sifter for a second, but I don't know, maybe just like a little pitcher. We have some grapes, another jug here. And it's like a really soft, like velvety texture as well, like some of the others. And it has a little bit of a sheen, but I can make it show up in the light. It's a light, I mean, it's sturdy, but it's not too heavy. And I know I've been doing the backs of some of them. This one's like not as rough, but it still has a fun scratching sound. And here, this one also has some printing on it. It's an original screen print, copyright B/K. So this one's pretty cool. The underside has these green, yellow, green stripes on top of the like beige woven fabric, and then the top side is like these pineapple things. I think they're pineapples. They might not be, but they look like pineapples to me. And it's got that rough texture to it. Pineapple, 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 pineapple. These little designs in between. Very fun fabric. Here we have another very fabulous autumn themed print. We have like this little house here, and it's hidden behind this beautiful fall foliage. There's this little fence right here. Water wheel, like a little tiny waterfall. It's pretty flowers all around. We have an overturned barrel of apples. There's a little wagon wheel over here. And these look like poppies. Poppies, 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 poppies. We have some more just floral stuff. A little hill back here with little trees, and then some larger trees. They've lost some of their leaves because you can see some of the branches behind there. We have this whole section just like repeated all over, and this is another like really soft but lightweight, like velvety feeling fabric. It's really nice. You can see right here we have some printing here. It says original screen print, copyright B/K. Here we have another fabulous floral stripe fabric. It has like a rougher woven texture to it. This is the underside of it. Roll it out, and it just kind of reminds me of wallpaper more than anything else, but it's really pretty stripes. It's like a strip of floral, and then a pinkish and green kind of. It's a very, very slight pink to it. The stripes and the florals alternating throughout the whole pattern. Then, as you can see, we have all this fluffy fringe. Fluffy fringe on the end. So, as you can see, we have another fabulous piece. This one is a lot like the gold that we saw earlier. It has that same Jacquard type pattern, and it's a very bright green color, and it just has this very elegant print. It has the rougher woven texture to it. It's just a really pretty design. So this is our last roll of fabric, and it's a little bit different because it's actually really thin. It's more like a sheet type thickness, like a bed sheet, and it's really cool. It's like it also kind of reminds me of like a wallpaper. It just has the alternating floral, like larger bouquets, and then we have this strip here with the little wavy line of florals, and just goes alternating, and it's just very vintage looking. I hope that you found this relaxing and you have a wonderful rest of your day or your night, and have a very good sleep. Until I see you next time, take very good